Minecraft, a game publicly released in 2009, was actually not the same as it was today. Well, who would have thought though? A game made it by a single indie dev was actually not popular when it was first made. But if you ask anyone back then if they knew Minecraft, they would have probably said no. Well, most likely said no. But who would have thought? A sandbox game would have been one of the biggest games in the world, and changing millions of lives in the process, including me. Well, today in this video, we discover what actually made the biggest game in gaming history become popular in the first place. So if you enjoy this video, please subscribe, because honestly it takes a lot of time to edit these videos. And I'm almost at 226 subs, and actually streaming at the same time on Twitch. So please check me out on there. Enjoy the evolution of Minecraft. Minecraft was created by a Swedish programmer named Marcus Persson, or Notch for short. He created a world where players could build anything they could ever imagine, and was inspired by the game Infiniminer. And he also wanted to add his own twist, however, which was RPG, which actually made the game look pretty cool. And the gameplay was also pretty similar to Infiniminer as well. The original name though was Cave Game, and it was pretty bare bones at the start, only taking about a week to start and make the game. And it started in May 2009. There were only 2 blocks at the start, dirt and cobblestone. And in May 2009, however, he also made the game public on Tig's forum, which Notch then had the feedback which allowed him to add stuff to the game that he wanted. And this dev stage was named Minecraft Classic, and it had loads of different updates, including the addition of survival, which stripped away your creative mode and made you survive with only 8 hearts, and very successful multiplayer, which allows you to play with friends or let your friends destroy your base. And loads of different mobs like skeletons, creepers, spiders, and zombies, and everything else. Fun fact though, creepers were actually just a failed pig experiment. They were trying to make a pig and they flipped it upside down. But anyway, on December 23rd, 2009, the third stage of development started, infdev. Was created, and it was the first version of the game we had to actually pay to play. This version added a lot of different features and loads of new craftable items, and also allowed you to smelt, and also a night and day cycle. Then in 2010, the 4th stage of dev started, infdev, which is short for infinite development. And the only reason they named it infinite development is because you can now explore the whole world, and it will not stop. You can keep on running and it will just not stop. It's procedurally generated. And also, another 2 things, there is more advanced caves, and there was also some 3D clouds were added to the game. Then after that though, Notch noticed that this game was a very big success just from looking at it, and decided to start his own company, and also quitting his job to work on Mojang, which is his company, inviting some of his people from his old job to work for him. During the alpha version though, people could actually only play survival mode, either in multiplayer or single player form, for the first time. This update added loads of new stuff however though, including the Nether, which added so much new stuff to the game, and made the game look so cool, which is basically like a hell-like dimension, which loads of people just liked, and I liked it. It's still here to this day, and it's still sick. It's the only way you can really beat the game as well, so it's like really cool. And at the end of 2010, the final dev stage started. The logo got changed to the actual logo that we're seeing right now. And also creative mode got actually made useful for building and stuff like that. And a new hunger bar had been added to the game, which shapes the game into what it is today. Another thing is the addition of mobs like squids and just loads of others. Then after that though, they also decided to fully release the game, which was a whole big event, which was sick. Which is also this whole video to sum it all up. The game actually had a reason to play there, because it was actually an end goal. But then that also made the game become a huge hit, hitting 4 million copies in literally 1 year, as soon as the game came out. Then in 2014, Microsoft made a deal that Notch could not refuse, saying that he didn't want to work on the game anymore because of the responsibility it gave him. And also just people were just having a go at him on Twitter for stuff he did wrong. And then he gave the game to Microsoft for 2.5 billion, which honestly, I would do the same thing. That's a lot of money. You're basically set for life. And just for some insight though, it was a very good investment for Microsoft. They made their money back 10 times, 50 times. They made, after that, 200 million copies were sold altogether right now, which was a very good investment, mind you. Jumping ahead though to 2017, the Trident update was another update that was it was created so much discussion. Also known as the Aquatic update. It was an update that made the oceans a lot nicer to go and explore, and adding a lot more stuff to actually go and get. Like stuff like drowns that drop tridents and kelp to the area. Another big update though was in 1.9, the combat update, which changed the way you play by making players actually time their hits instead of just spam clicking like the old method. which made a split of the players angry and happy about the update. The last notable feature though would actually have to be the 1.19 update, with the Wild update adding tons of features like ancient cities and the famous warden, which uses sound to detect enemies, which is really cool. Like, actually using sound to detect enemies is a really cool idea for a mob. But anyway guys, thanks for watching this video. It took ages to edit, trust me. The amount of times my computer has DC'd on me for no reason, it's taken way too long. But anyway guys, please like, subscribe. If you guys enjoyed this video, honestly, go check out my Twitch as well. There's so much more content on there. And honestly guys, I hope you guys have the rest of good of your day, and I will see you guys in a bit. Peace.